Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding, protecting us as we channel the messages to receive. Somebody's elevating, moving upward. Okay, what does collective need to know about the here and now? Thank you, Jesus Christ, for walking right beside me. Greetings and salutations to everyone, and I hope everyone's having a blessed day. And we're just gonna get right into it. Man, I've been seeing so much crap on the fucking YouTube. I'll be glad when all that shit's done with. Alright, let's find out what's going on. We got Six of Pentacles, we got the Ten of Wands, and authenticity. Okay, we got some kind of charity or generosity, employment, some kind of new opportunity. Be confident. Somebody wants to make you in charge of something. It may be overwhelming. Or this King of Swords wants to partner up with you because something's overwhelming doing it alone. Yeah, he wants to partner with you. What's behind that? Yep. I'm telling you, something about your authenticity. He taught you, taught something. You're going to receive some kind of rewards. Somebody, if you keep up your positivity, don't let peace go down. Look, keep your faith. Okay, I'll take what resonates. Keep your faith, because somebody's fixing to give you rewards for all this hard work that you've been doing. You've been doing something alone, and so have they, and it's overwhelming. Look, two people. Been doing something by yourself, praying for some type of help. He been doing something by himself, praying for some type of help. It's some type of destined union or something, y'all. This card's trying to come. Divine. Okay, what's collective need to know? Thank you. What's collective need to know? The Chariot. A direction, willpower, confidence. There's a badge. Somebody using their intuition. Some kind of curtains that were closed is being opened. There's two badges right here. Somebody's got something on their mind to bring in some type of balance. Look, this is like Romeo and Juliet, like the Capulets and the Montagues. I don't know why I said that. Y'all take that as it resonates. It says making mistakes, refusing to learn, disharmony, apathy. Something's half done. Somebody was trying to transfer something. Somebody was trying to transfer something, but they wasn't able to do it. Well, meanwhile, somebody was trying to sneak in and take some, like, pieces of it. Oh, look at that. Is that upside down or inside out? It looks like a doppelganger. It says dependence, smothering, emptiness, and nosiness. If it's in reverse. If it's in the upright, it says motherhood, nature, creativity, and abundance. Hold on. It's in the upright. Okay, so clarify why that Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. Making mistakes. Refusing to learn. Three of Cups. Oh, this is a group of people that was trying to... telling you, they was trying to transfer money. And trying to... I'm telling you, they was working on trying to transfer some kind of money or something. This is a group of people. Trying to take money from... Looks like they've been being watched. Clarify the Chariot to the Three of Pentacles in reverse. It says Six Cups, Two Wands. It says memories, nostalgia, looking back, planning for the future, traveling and decisions, wanderlust. Letting go of something from the past, some kind of resentments or regrets in the past. This is a Cancer. Man, y'all take that as it resonates. We got something about extraordinary. Something's your birthright. You've been extraordinary since your birth. Somebody was envious of you all throughout your life. I'm telling you, they was envious of you. Somebody sees this. Somebody seen this. Spotted this Three of Pentacles. Somebody took some kind of Something that belonged to you. Group of people took something that belonged to you. They was working together, and then they started arguing because something wasn't fair. I'm telling you, they want me to take this. Look, something's coming to an end on that. Some kind of restoring control. You detached from the... Look, these people are arguing. Somebody's fixing to, like, confess in an argument. A detachment. This collector's family? Look. Somebody, business owner, maybe? These people were working under this Queen of Pentacles. It says undercover. It says there's happy news, crush, spirituality, and creativity. There's a bunch of competition. What is the happy news? Somebody was protecting this for you. You're going to gain some kind of freedom because somebody got caught. They got caught up. These 3 people fighting. Look, it's coming to some kind of end. Okay, tell me about the 3 people. Queen of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Something about your birthright. You were cloaked. You always had this fire about, look, you're very connected to, like, Jerusalem and finding out about, like, walking in those shoes. Okay? You're connected to that. Somehow, it lights your fire. Since you was a child. Okay? There's something that God had you cloaked. You see it all beaming out, but it was very difficult to keep you cloaked because you're a very shiny being. Like very, very bright light worker. Okay? You have a lot of energy. Whether you're irritated or what, you have a lot of healing energy. Okay? And you may get irritated. I wouldn't say easily. It's just that you've put up with a bunch of other stuff that somebody else may not know that you've done put up with, and it's just you're sick and tired of it. And then when someone comes in and says some shit, you say, "Fuck with me, motherfucker," because I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the deck. Look, this is some kind of unseen coming together of 2 equal energies. They've been through some kind of overwork, burnout. It's coming to an end. And there's going to be some kind of rewards and celebrations. It says, use your head. Don't just jump in willy-nilly. Look, because you're gifted. It's about some kind of financial institution, y'all. I'm telling you, you're going to be some kind of boss. Let me find out. I didn't ask you for your opinion. Alright, so we got some kind of recovery through divine. Luck is changing in your favor. I'm telling you. This King of Wands is coming in to tell you some kind of exciting news. Then you're going to go traveling. Look. You're going to get some kind of exciting news about a business. You've been protected this whole time, okay? Did this King of Wands sign something? Because that sure looks like he signed something to me. Did this King of Wands sign something? He did. He signed something that belonged to you. Sold y'all's place or something when y'all got divorced or something. Or somebody was trying to sell a place that they can't sell. Because it's something to do with... It's yours. Somebody signed something for sure. That card come out. They signed it. M.K. Holloway. Okay, so this King of Wands, is that somebody that Colette is familiar with? This King of Wands is protecting, or is he stealing? Wheel of Fortune for this High Priestess. Protecting. Says tarot. Your truth. You're the truth, collective. It says tarot. What's happening here? What's coming on? What's coming on for this? This is something about your gifts. And are you willing to put something down to move into a higher direction? Are you willing to unattach or detach from something in order to move into a new direction? 1111 when I said that. Look, yeah, you're ready. You're confident in your gifts now. You're very confident, and somebody wants to offer you some type of boss position. But this is something to do with your birthright. I promise you. What's the secret here about Colette's birthright? Poverty. Somebody walked away. Somebody ghosted because they couldn't get along because they didn't have enough. But somebody was greedy in debt. Two of Cups in reverse. Disharmony, breakup, disagreements. Canceled parties, separations, and self-doubt. It's like this marriage was one-sided or something. This person was like stealing from you. It looks like, look, your ex took a birthright, something that belonged to you. It came to them and they stole it. They put it in something, like invested it. And then tried to ghost you. But you bounced back. Look, they may have put some kind of hit out on you. Maybe for some kind of insurance fraud. Maybe put some type of insurance, life insurance policy or some shit like that. Hold on, y'all. No coincidences. This was laying in the floor for some reason. Somebody put some kind of life insurance policy or something out on you. Try to put you way out in the cold. That's coming back to you, collective. Whatever it is they took. It says, moreover, within seconds, D found himself looking up into the faces of a half a dozen constables who raced to surround him. Somebody's getting raided. Take that as it resonates. They've done something, and now you're fixing to receive everything. He snarled as one they drew back. It says, this standoff continued for some minutes, and D attempted to regather his strength. Another snarl, and a few waves of caped arms proved sufficient to prevent further encroachment by these representatives of the Metropolitan Police, who seemed content to lay siege to his square of pavement without actually invading it. Just at that point, when D felt ready to depart, however, an invader did present himself. Inspector Bard broke through the constable circle and gasped when he saw who was contained within it. Why are you standing here? He shouted in his subordinates. Take him, lads. Sir, said one constable, it's Spring Hill Jack, sir. Of course it is. Of course it isn't. The man is a dangerous maniac, hoping to frighten the populace with his fantastic garb. He's already committed a number of serious crimes. Now use your trunchkins. Take him. Use your trunchkins. Okay, take him. As the constable raised their cudgels, what the fuck kind of words is this? D jumped into his feet. Oh, but you're wrong. Me, Copper. It says, I'm Spring Hill Jack, and that's a fact. He leaned into Bard's face and watched him shrink away. Your lads are wiser than yourself, I'll say that. Mayhap you're in need of another lesson. It says, with that, he seized Bard's unbandaged hand and bent back the smallest finger. As the man went a-sheen, D released him with a laugh, finger intact. It says, now go about your duties and find the fellow who's killing me on your patch. Inspector Bard and Spring Hill Jack will be back to see you again. This is where it says your is Y-E-R. Somebody's got a very distinctive accent. Okay. It says, then D swept back a quicker circular kick that made contact with. Look, this is saying that somebody is trying to set D up. But D's not the one that's at fault. It says each constable, not hard, but enough to make them men jump away. Bard hit in the nose and slapped on the top of the head. Then D sprang onto his fence, where he turned again and flapped his cape, emitting a loud cackle. As the men of the Metropolitan Police flinched, he leaped down on the fence's other side and fled. D managed his escape from the pursuing constables handily, again utilizing rooftops, lampposts, fences, and alleyways. For some reason, that was making me feel like Zorro. Big time. That was making me feel like Zorro. Like a Robin Hood type character. Do you understand? A caped individual, an undercover. It was making me feel like it was Zorro. Take that as it resonates. What else collective need to know here? It says somebody's been protecting some kind of, they was in some type of debt, and then they invested something that they took. Now they want to share it. They don't have any other choice but to share it. They got to give it all to you. Adventure, success, opportunity, and foresight. Your ship's coming in, collective. It says that's complete. You won. Some kind of champion. Something's happening. Man, everything keeps saying something's going to happen at night. Is collective leaving at nighttime? It says laziness, disappointment, impatience, and lack of growth. It's telling you to, what, wait? Because it says confident, because there's some kind of, this is a contradiction. Gung-ho. This is lazy, this is gung-ho. Making a transformation, moving away from trauma. Okay, somebody's getting their spark back. Lighting up the night. Somebody's been sleeping, somebody's been having weird sleep patterns lately. Maybe going to bed at like 7, 8 o'clock at night and waking up at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then going back to sleep, maybe sleeping till like 4, and then being sleepy around noontime and shit like that, because it's something, there's been attacks on you in the spiritual world. Whoever these magician or magic people, the ones that are using magic, the ones that are using witchcraft or whatever, they stay up like all night long. They're on dope. I'm telling you, they stay up all night long, and that's why you've been getting those interruptions during your sleep patterns. You even wake up hearing it. I'm telling you, you're very in tune with whatever's going on right now, because Spirit's got you in tune. Look, somebody's about to come and present you with something, saying that it belongs to you. I'm telling you, you need to stay positive. That's what this card is saying. If you're disappointed in a bunch of people, don't fucking worry about them no more. Just stay positive. This is coming for you. You understand? I'm telling you. This King of Wands is bringing us some type of justice. And I don't know how. But it looks like it's coming in the nighttime. Something's happening at night. There's going to be some kind of new wind blowing. Ow! That just struck me. Something about the ley lines, y'all. Let me tell you. So, I was just, I don't know what makes me do things. But I do things. And I looked up this specific area that I was thinking about, like, traveling to. I mean, I'm not in any kind of rush. I was thinking about traveling to this one little area. So I looked it up. And y'all won't believe that it's the name of my heritage that my grandma told me that we were in my heritage. Okay? It's like their land. That's their country. And I was like, whoa! Boy, if that ain't a sign, I need to head that way, okay? Because I want a shit ton of motherfucking money in that little place when I was just cruising along. I just so happened to, well, where can I go today? And I looked up, let's see, I'll go, I don't know, play some slots, I said. And I didn't play the slots. They didn't have none. I went to the little place that it said, and right there in that same little area is my heritage, like the Choctaw. I swear, it said the Choctaw, and it said the Chalatani River is right there. And I was like, bing, I gotta tell Collective. I don't know why. It's something to do with the ley lines. You're in the wrong area. The ley line, if you've been around that area and left it and came back and left it and came back, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. It always felt like, God dang, I wish my family would move the fuck away from this area. I hate it here. Like, the only reason I'm here is because of them. I would never have ever even fucking fucked with this town. My family's here. And you would say things like that, thinking, you know, it would be imprinted on you, like, God dang, this is not the fucking right place or something. Okay? Well, I started thinking about that today, and for some reason I looked that up, and it said, when it said Choctaw Country, I was going, what the fuck? Baby, I'm moving to Choctaw Country! Fuck this shit. Damn, do I need to go fucking get me a tiny little fucking teeny little bird cage for Pony Boy. Because I want to take him, but do I need to go get me a little tiny bird cage for him? So, because I'm not taking much. I don't even give a fuck like that now about it. I ain't taking much. I'm taking my shit. My tent. It says channeling and it says awake. Something about dancing. What is it, Booty Booty? Oh, they're dancing. It says, be more witchy. I mean, shine your light. Actually speak the things that you want in your life. Speak them out. Write them down. You can write down the things you want out of your life and tear it up, shred it, burn it up. Okay? But it's actually telling you to find that light, that power, that Stella got her groove back. That's what it said in the other cards too, okay? That's the only card that says that. I don't be labeling myself. I ain't no witch. It says decision. Something that was once locked is now being opened up to you. You're going to receive a business. You're getting a business. It may have been closed down or something, but you're going to reopen it. You're going to open up some kind of shop. Has to do with your spiritual work. Something that was closed is one decision away. It says magical harmony. Somebody's going to give you something because you're cherished by the Hierophant. Listen to it. It says forgive you and somebody. Look, you're going to forgive some kind of hidden, something that was hidden in a lie. That wasn't a lie. Just wasn't the truth. Wasn't told to you. It wasn't so much as a lie. It just wasn't told to you. It was just kept from you. You're going to receive some kind of notification about that. You've been manifesting this, and you've been, look, you carry all the answers within you. You already know, man. You're about to go like camping or something too. You're going to get out in nature and go like camping or something. Okay? Talk to the spirits. Find forgiveness. Ask them what needs to be forgiven. Okay? And cherish those moments. Because you're about to be like working. You're going to be like in a whole nother life than what's been going on lately. You've been stagnated. You've been sitting there. You've been like, man, this is fucked up, you know? Like, what the hell? Trying to figure out what direction to take it in. But something's going to just give and show you the direction. Love. This person don't know what they're doing. Somebody's leaving you some kind of business, though. I'm telling you, going to make you the boss of it. They may have already did. It says questions. It says opportunities. Be more witchy. Forgive. This says you're authentic. This is like the high priestess and the magician mixed. Okay? This right here. You're true, natural, gifted. Okay? It says you've been receiving something in your dreams. Look. Something is about to come to your reality. Something you may have dreamed of when you was young. It's coming to reality. It's coming into reality. You're going to be surprised because something has been saved and protected for you. It's going to be unlocked. I'm telling you, it says channeling and believe. Coming from the ancestors. Coming from your bloodline, your kin, somehow or another. But it's protected like a mug, whatever it is. And it keeps saying something about the light and the darkness. The light and the darkness, the light and the darkness. There it is again. All over these. It's all over these fucking cards. It says it's the ancestors. They're showing you something. This is one little pile. The rest of them are laying right here, okay? This is one little pile that I keep showing to y'all, okay? It says gratitude. Now, all these very light, you're an earth angel. Wish is coming true. Talking to the moon. The ancestors. You're going to go camping or something, y'all. Sleeping out in the woods. I'm telling you. He's sleeping out in the woods, too. You're going camping. Look, you're going to see things in a whole new light. It looks like you're just going to run into somebody. They got some kind of some kind of trade. They want to trade something. Somebody wants to trade. Trade off communication. They got questions. Look, about this. Telling you, collective, something that was black and white and stagnated is about to be, because you've gotten yourself balanced. Look. Went from chaos to silence. You've balanced your emotions. Do you understand? Your emotions were bouncing everywhere. You surrendered. You prayed and put it in God's hands. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for that spiritual message I just heard. It says manifesting. You prayed. You put it in God's hands. You relaxed. You calmed your emotions. You said, look, I know that I have not done anything wrong. I've been authentic, and I've been just keeping on. And look, and I'm giving it to you, God, because these motherfuckers won't quit. You're here for a purpose. God said He's going to protect you. It's not for no reason, y'all. Understand that. Understand that it's not for no reason. It's leading up to something, okay? It says you're royalty. It says privilege right there. You're some kind of royalty. In the spiritual world. God's not going to let you down. I'm telling you. It says simplify things. You're cherished. Don't worry about nothing. I'm telling you. Nothing. God's got your back. Go play some music. Go play some music. Dance. Get your body movement. Get your body in movement. That'll start drawing in movement and get you out of stagnation. Get your body in movement. Go do head, shoulders, knees, and toes. If that's, that's dancing. Technically, that is dancing. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Watching you. Well, that right there, mighty interesting. Give me some spiritual wisdom. Throw some spiritual wisdom on us, shaman. It says the farther gate. You chose to take the path less traveled. It's leading to the bold steps forward of 55, y'all. It says time to replenish. You're about to get recovery. Look at the light at the end of the tunnel. You're definitely getting some kind of recovery. Show me some kind of sign. What kind of sign should we look for? What kind of signs should we look for in our dreams? It says opportunity and bold step forward. I done shuffled these twice and that motherfucker's still there. Divine Matrix. Man, I can't make it up. Trust in God. Y'all, so I heard today, it says the jeweled web, connectivity, and first breath, beginner's mind. Something's a birthright. So I read today, or heard today, we have ended the time of the snake. And we're entering into the time of the horse. And the horse is like opening up of the Akashic records, like everything. And that's today. It starts today. The horse. Okay, the time of the horse. And it's a reconciliations, a reckoning, a being seen and heard, cause and effect, whatever's been going on. Like you can't understand why they can't hear you. Like you're going, that's weird how y'all can't fucking hear me. But all this shit going on that I told y'all like 12, 13 years ago was coming. And y'all couldn't hear me then neither. Like, what the fuck? We're going to get some kind of reckoning, some kind of being recognized for it. This is a tidy house, clarity and organization, a 1. You're about to get it all, baby. You're going to get land, a house, a business, the whole 9. You're going to be the head of it, in charge, the lead. Everything. We got perfect storm, a 44. It says the courage to step into life. And then it says unmarked revelations. Dog, if that joke ain't been showing itself a lot lately. Telling you somebody's about to look. This is like a mirroring, and it's also a vibration, a frequency. It's depicting a frequency. It's time. The divine matrix is open. It's open. It's the Akashic records is open for you to receive. It says a perfect storm, 44. And we got 57, which is a 12, which is a 3. So 443. The courage to step into life, revelations. You're getting some type of reckoning. Like it belongs to you. It says mindful group thinking, 40. For all of collective. It's time for collective. Be mindful. Be mindful. Keep your shit fucking positive as you can. I don't care. Tell yourself a stupid joke over and over again. Okay? Be mindful for our sake. Not for just your sake. For collective sake. Be mindful. Keep positive. I don't care what the fuck's going on, man. God said, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Go dance or sing or dance or be happy. He said be mindful. Because it's a ripple effect. It's time to replenish. It says forgiveness. Something is sealed. It's been binded with for you for all of your life, for you to receive this at this given time in this lifetime. I'm telling you, it says deep quiet, meditate in stillness. So we got 7-7-11. 7-7-11, y'all. Make a wish. Be mindful. I wish for clarity, freedom, justice, transparency, the truth, freaking happiness, joy, success. Manifest it. I'm worthy. I'm very, very worthy. I'm so worthy. I am worthy. I'm more worthy than I've ever been worthy in my whole entire life. I'm worthy right now. More than I ever have been in the entirety of my life. This last couple of years has really, 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 really opened my eyes to the... I know that the spiritual war has always been among. I've experienced it, but I couldn't really see it so clearly. Like, I can so see it. It's so apparent. And if you ain't seeing it, baby, you not awake. You're in trouble. I'm telling you. Because this shit's so fucking... They putting it... Slamming your face. Slapping you in the face with it. With their ball worship and their fucking demonic Olympics and their demonic fucking every basketball game, every football game, every fucking concert that they put on. Damn, even the Christian concerts. I mean, freaking Erica Kirk come out there like she fitting to throw down in the rink, baby. She didn't give a damn. And she's so happy how much money that she made off the merch of Charlie's death. That shit ain't right in your face. I mean, god dang. These angels are... These fallen angels, there's something that is... like they're... It's almost like they're trying to tell us now, like, yeah, we're the fucking ones. We failed. I mean, it's like they're trying to say it to us plain in our face, but they can't come face to face with every single one of us. So they just blatant put it all over the world. It's crazy. It's really nuts. But don't let it lose your hope, okay? Keep your hope alive, okay? Because like I said, God still got breath in me. He gave it to me for a purpose. Got nothing else going on in my life. He gave it to me for a purpose. You understand? You're one of them chosen warriors. I promise you are. It says the moon. Career, success, fame, night, dreams, and subconsciousness. Positive. That reminds me of the lotus flower. Stability's coming. This is your destiny. It was always meant for to be now. I can't make it up. Okay, this is making me think of Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Man, so bad. I am the eye in the sky. Or wait, no, the one I'm trying to think of is the Southern Cross. I don't know why that's making me think of that song. And the Southern Cross. There, there. I'm gonna have to go sing that way if I hear. Cause let me write it down. Baby done took all my ink pens. Let me write that down real. I bet you this will not right. Oh, it does. L2. Yeah. Southern Cross. And the Southern Cross. Wait. Been sailing out tomorrow. My feet are dying. Been something as twice you ran away. Think about how many times I have fallen in the spirit of you. Okay, okay. I don't give a damn what they're doing, whatever they are. Tell me what collective right now, not their energy hasn't entered, is all that I can see. So tell me what collective needs to be focused right now, right in this right now, in the here now, right now moment. It says wits, cleverness, intrigue, gossip, and a secret opponent. What does the fox say? He says, wickedy, 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 wickedy. That's what the fox says, wicked. This is the whip in the coffin. What does the fox say? He says, wickedy, 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 wickedy. Look. There's always going to be another mountain. Worry, sadness, hostility, problems, and obstacles. You're always going to want to make it move. Look, it doesn't matter how fast you get there. Okay? Did you learn? Did you stay golden? Did you fall off the path? Did you get back on? Quit worrying. God's still got breath in you. There's a secret opponent that you need to be aware of. A snake. A snake trying to beat you down. It's kinfolk. It looks like they're dying. Looks like they lost their power. They're going to get raided or something. Maybe in the hospital. They're going to send some kind of message to you to give you some kind of brand new beginning. Some kind of message is coming towards you to give you some kind of brand new beginning that you should have already gotten. Should collective already should have received this brand new beginning? Yeah. You already should have gotten this. But it don't matter. It don't matter that you already should have gotten it. Look, things are changing now into the what it's supposed to be. Somewhere, y'all, I swear it. Did something happen in 2012? That's when this happened to me. Happened in 2012, right before my birthday, crazily enough. June 12, 2012, this happened to me. And it's took this long to heal it. And it's still not fully healed. But there's something that happened in 2012. I can't quite pinpoint. I don't know if it's something to do with that fucking CERN machine. That's where all this Mandela shit's coming from. Because no doubt whatsoever that I for sure, if there's only one Mandela effect, motherfucking Fruit of the Loom had a motherfucking cornucopia on it. I had like hot pink, fluorescent colored t-shirts. Every one of them was Fruit of the Loom. Bet I put them motherfuckers on and seen that fucking cornucopia on that fucking tag every day. Just about. How is it that it says there's not? No, I don't accept it. I don't accept it. Listen, did you know that in 2000, I want to say 19, it may have been like 22 or something. The CERN people, they published a report saying that they're sorry that they affected our dimension, our realm, by turning on that machine. Go look it up. I urge y'all to go look up the shit that I fucking tell y'all. I don't have no reason to lie to none of y'all. Nobody. Okay? They published a report explaining their apology for screwing up the space-time continuum in our dimension. Turning that machine on. And they're trying to correct the mistake by turning it on more and more and fucking up the shit more and more. Keep on doing it over and over. Keep it on fucking it up. So more and more Mandela effects every day. Every day there's some weird shit. Like the world is glitching. Like we're in some kind of fucking video game and we're like glitching. Because of that CERN machine. Frequency. You know that's all we are made of. Everybody. Everything. And they use it against us. With the sounds that they put out. I think that CERN machine is far more than what far more than what we even speculate it to be. I think it's putting out a frequency wave that's rippling like a butterfly effect, but it doesn't catch up to us till like 5 years later. Then it's very fucked up. And then when it gets to us, when that roll gets to us, then everything fucking goes chaos. like chaos for us for a good little minute. Could be 10 to 12 years. Just take that as it resonates, okay? The point in it, they're trying to figure out how the world, how the whole universe and everything was created by trying to make a black hole. They're trying to make little small black holes. They've succeeded, by the way. They have succeeded in making the black hole. They just can't make it sustain itself. It will come, they will make the black hole and it'll disappear within like 3 seconds. That's a different thing, but it's partly to do with CERN. Okay, a hydro collider. They take 2 particle cells. Okay, like say they take my cell, they take this cell, and they take this dark cell. They take a light cell and a dark cell. And they spin it around really fast. I'm talking about super duper fast. And this ginormous, it crosses 2 countries. This ginormous ass fucking thing. Okay? And it smashes these 2 atoms together. BAM! Trying to cause the Big Bang. They're trying to cause the Big Bang. They're trying to manually make a Big Bang. Okay? They're trying to make that. Okay? Well, you know they do. They got the goddess, goddess Shiva out in front of the place. They do these spiritual. They do rituals. They do these dances and these songs while they chant to this to turn the machine on. It's a whole big old fucking rigmarole, boy. They go through a whole big old the God particle. That's what they're searching for. Okay, yeah, in Switzerland, that's it. They're searching for the God particle, which is the Big Bang. When he said, "Let there be light," that's what they're trying to recreate and remake in these CERN machines. Now, my opinion. Now, all this is allegedly for entertainment purposes. My opinion are that these CERN machines are the modern day fucking pyramids. They're the modern day pyramids. They're trying to recreate those pyramids, but they're doing it in a CERN machine, like a circular. There's one in Chicago for sure, okay, and there's one in the Switzerland. That's the biggest one. That's the biggest one that there's known of, okay. But there's like hundreds of them. They're all over the place. It's crazy, and I believe there's something real close to New Jersey, because in the craziness of it all, New Jersey has a lot of UFO activity. A lot. Now let me tell you this too. Now, Obama's from Chicago. I heard a lot about Chicago because Chicago is the place that's got the Golden Arch. That is a major portal that's been there for ages. I mean, it's been there. Where'd it come from? When did they make it? I mean, cause god dang, that fucker thing's been there forever. Is that a Tartarian tool? The Orphan trains thing, something caught my eye today. I took a nap on the couch. When I woke up, it was talking about the Orphan trains, okay? Also got to tell y'all something else. And, man, that triggers me so bad because that really, the tiny bit of information that I have received from Aunt, Mama, Grandma, I put it together. My granddad was a fucking Tartarian. He was one of them kids that they just put all over the fucking world. And conveniently, there was a crystal encrusted house. It was made out of crystal at one of them world fairs, okay? Now, all that shit burned up in a fucking fire. I just don't believe that. But anyway, when it burned up, when all them World Fairs burned up, so did all the documents to these unclaimed children that didn't have any parents. And we're talking about in the fucking millions of kids everywhere that was not documented. Their names, and they was all given different names. They would travel around with these babies and fucking put them up on a stage and make them sing and dance like the Little Rascals. That is very much the Tartarian Cabbage Patch Kids. The Little Rascals. They would make them entertain, and the people would just walk up to them and just like take them by the jaw and just like check their teeth and check in their ear or whatever. And if they didn't want the sister or the brother, shit out of luck, they had to get back on the fucking train and go to the next town and see if they got picked. And they would just keep doing this. These trains and these world fairs and this, that, and another. Tell me what happened to all those fucking incubator babies. These were babies that were, should have died, but this doctor came up with the incubator. And not a single fucking parent at none of those world fairs for those incubator babies. Those babies stayed in those incubators overnight, and all 24 hours. They stayed in there until they were, healthy enough or whatever. What happened to them? And it was 25 cents to come in there and see 25 premature babies. Because it was a real big, that was a real big fucking, epidemic. All these babies was premature. And nobody had no fucking parent. All of them was just a bunch of fucking kids. I'm talking about the millions of children. It was like the first child trafficking. The orphan trains. They took all these kids away from their fucking... Could have been Tartaria. I don't know where they came from because all the documents that even remotely kind of documented them got destroyed. And the one closest, the closest thing that the first like couple of shipments of these children, it was documented down where they came from and this and that and another, okay? And then a fire in the basement of all fucking places. Just in the basement. A fire in the fucking basement. It fucked them up. So the water from the fire, okay, they got them all out. They could have saved them and then like redocumented them where they could rewrite this and that, and at least most of it anyway. They could have done that, but what did they do? They put them all in another basement, and then 2 years after that, had the president sign off that all those documents can be destroyed. That they're not in need anymore. That they're old enough or what have you. That they can be just fucking destroyed. What? And these Tartarian people had all this fucking knowledge, okay? That's where all these beautiful ass buildings come from, okay? They had all this knowledge. Well, they apparently killed the adults, took the kids, spread them out so fucking far and wide. When they was put on them trains, they was told, forget your past life. You're going to a new life now. Just forget it. Your name's not Bob anymore. We're going to call you Carl. It don't matter what you knew or what you thought, or you had 10 brothers. It don't matter. You're a only child now. And a lot of times they would take these kids only to do like farm work, farm hands and stuff like that. But these kids was on sale, like they was for sale. That's where all them postcards and shit come from. And I mean, it's crazy. That's where you get like shit like Annie, where it has this big orphan house, and the headmistress is mean as fuck because she's taking care of all these fucking kids. that they're foreign. I mean, they're totally foreign. These kids barely could even speak the language or anything when it first started. Crazy shit. And now these kids are put on this train. They don't know where they're going. They haven't been told anything. They've just been told that their name is changed. These are little kids. And if they're not took, if the family don't take, they get put back on the train and another spin around until they get took. These are little children. Now, that's not traumatic, right? So what's wrong with the world today? Possibly from all that trauma, as our forefathers were traumatized to the maximum. To the maximum. And just traded for sex, farmhand, cooking in the kitchen, just to be beat on. They would take them. Wasn't much of paperwork done or nothing like that, like adoption paperwork. They would take these children and sit them on the front porch, put up a fucking sign that said "Children for sale." Take them. That kind of shit. So y'all take that all as it resonates, because that's some crazy shit. Now check this out. So there was 13 months. There was 13 months in a year. Okay? That 13 month... Where did I write that down, man? Hold on. Y'all know Akashic. Akashic means ether, right? Akashic means ether. It means ether. Okay? Hold on. It's called... You know, Mr. Beast's name is Donaldson. I think that as it resonates. It's called... Hold on, y'all. I wrote the shit down. Opecia. Hold on. It is actually the 9th month. Okay, you know how all the months go, like earth, air, water, fire. Earth, air, water, fire. Well, the 9th month is... Where the hell did I write that? Opethian or something like that. And it's the ether. They took the ether out of the equation. Because, you know, they took the ether off of the periodic table, too. It used to be on the periodic table. I can't find it. It's the Opethian or something, man. I don't know what I wrote it down on. I can't remember what I wrote it down on, because me and Baby was sitting here when I heard it. She was watching her little games that I put on her little phone. Okay, y'all go look that up too. It's called like the Opethian. What the hell is it? It should be like right here. Okay. Opihicus, I think it is. And it's from November 23rd to December 18th. Okay? These were all 28-day months. Okay? You're very welcome. But these were all 28-day months. And there was a month called Ophius. And it's the month of the ether. Okay? So, if you were born in between the 23rd and the 18th, you have very much, you're very, very much in tune with your magic. Okay? So November 23rd to December 18th is the ether month. He had them all wrote down, but I was busy with her. Yeah, I got fucking scrap everywhere. I write on I got notes everywhere. That's crazy, but anyway, y'all, and they're talking about Bringing back free energy. Because you know Nikola Tesla, that's what he demanded. That's pretty much what got him killed. Because J.P. Morgan said, fuck no, we're going to charge them motherfuckers for that shit. What are you talking about free? And he was like, no, no. Okay, he's like, no, no. I want to give this is from God. This is coming from the ether. And J.P. Morgan's like, well, y'all got another one. And they killed him. Because, J.P. Morgan was the one that was funding, he was funding, all of the big wigs was funding Nikola Tesla. They were funding him, and then they made a joke out of him. Because he wasn't rich. He wasn't about money. He wasn't about money at all. He died poor as fuck in a shitty-ass motel room with a whole shit ton of fucking knowledge in that motherfucker. Donald Trump's uncle went and got all those trunks. So, does it surprise any of y'all that there was like 180 trunks and only like 60 were written in saying that that's all it was 60? Yeah. Yeah, I take notes. Yeah, you see me write down that song because I'm gonna sing it later and I don't want to forget. Because I be writing down songs real quick. It looks like a bunch of scribble, but I know what it says. I think that's it resonates. Let's see what this got. Man, and that baby takes all my fucking pens, boy. She got my pens everywhere. I hid one in that book. Alright, what's collector need to know? Ooh. It says, be truthful and honest with yourself. Don't be codependent. Don't be expected. Know your abilities, your power, what you're capable of doing, and go fucking do it. Don't worry about that, what is coming. That's a surprise, y'all. Okay? Don't even think about it. That's a surprise. Okay? Sometimes I do that too. Put a little musical note. Because I have songs that I've created with AI on YouTube. Because I put in like info for it. And look, I have songs. Okay, we got play it again, rewind it all, press play again. Never too late to change your fate. Writing the rules of the game again. No looking back. That's insane. New direction, new road to attain. Let's go celebrate all over again. Like the sun rises, rewind and play it all again. A new day dawns, sing new songs. Rewind and play it all again. Then I got this, y'all. Get this stuff. And it says, what? Okay, before that, okay, this right here is for something. Okay, turmeric, 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon, antibacterial, inflammatory. 1 tablespoon cinnamon is for blood sugar. 1 teaspoon, these are teaspoons, I'm sorry, of kelp. It helps great for reproductive organs. 2 teaspoons of lime juice, it helps the immune system. Half a cup of honey is a natural antibiotic. A half a teaspoon of pepper is excellent for the body. It says 1 teaspoon of ginger powder is an antimicrobial. And 1 teaspoon of dandelions helps with the kidney and livers. Mix all together and 1 teaspoon of this per day will keep you healthy. Then right above that, it says this. It says, lemurs have stink fights odor. Comes from their tail, only stinks to other lemurs. No one gets hurt, just stunk out. I probably found that amusing, so I wrote it down about the lemurs, okay? I probably found it amusing and said, what? Lemurs have these stink things in their tails that only other lemurs can smell, and no one gets hurt. They just get stinked out. I had to write it down. So there you go. You're not alone, baby. Okay. Y'all take it as it resonates. I should write down these dumb jokes, but I try so hard to just remember them, and I can't. I can't remember these dumb jokes for shit. I know the namaste one. I'll tell it to you. It says something for a couple. It says, oh, I couldn't get my yoga master to leave. He kept saying namaste. Oh, if that was funny, y'all hit that like button, subscribe. It says something about a break. Break. No break. Arm break. Wait a minute. Medicine. Some kind of medicine. It says something is dead. Somebody's tired. Somebody's tired. Kiss. What, like the band? Like, I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. Fate. You shout fate. Something is fate. It's a faker. What's a faker? Take a break. Someone's beat. Someone's beat, y'all. Keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. Says something about a house. Borax. That's cleaning solution. This will get rid of Morgellons. Do y'all know what Morgellons is? Some call it Morgellons and some call it Morgellons. Well, it comes from the forever chemicals. It stands for the forever chemicals. And it looks like wires and plastic and shit underneath people's skin because they're real sensitive. It gets under their skin, so it looks like wires and plastic, and it causes irritation real bad and shit like that. But it's a real thing. Y'all go look it up. It's really fucked up. Go look it up. Morgellons or Morgellons. That's a G. Okay. Morgellon, I think it is, or Leon or something like that. But it's some fucked up shit. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work for you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo. Okay, trek. You get something about a boat. Boat rest. Someone's going camping. I'm telling you. Somebody's getting arrested. Arrest. Both. 2 people got arrested. Arrest both. Week. A week ago. This is week like being weak. Off. You two. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Bathe. Rest. Work. Bathe, rest, work. Somebody's burnt out. They're burnt out on it as fuck. Bathe, rest, work. Bathe, rest, work. Bathe, rest, work. Father. Best father. It says fizz. They drink. JK, VJK, JVK, V victory, brick. Something about a break. Other job. Another job. Other job. Other job. Work other job for estate for their father. Okay, so somebody's got another job that they work for their father. It'd be fabulous. Father. Heir. Something about an estate. Joe. Shares their fate, share their work with their other brother, share the work with their brother, brothers, two brothers. Okay. Her. It says feathers for some reason. Six brothers. What? Okay, something about fucking Jews. Y'all know what? The other day, gotta tell this real quick, man. The other day I did a short. I did a little video short, one of them highlights or whatever the fuck it was, okay? Through the whole video, okay? And it took the highlight where I was reading out of the Bible, okay? And I said the word I-S, it ends with E-L. I said that word during the Bible reading part, and they fucking tagged my shit and fucking took the monetization off of it. I went to the review of it. I was like, what the fuck? Why is it saying that it's not, this is blocked worldwide? And I was looking at it, I was going, I'm reading, the only part of it is I was reading out of the Bible, and it said the word Israel. It said that word, okay, in the part of the Bible, and they tagged my ass on it. Got me thinking about crazy shit like fucking. Did you know that TikTok? That you you're gonna fucking die laughing, y'all. They have blocked the emoji of the juice box, along with other ones. Let me tell you why. Because you can't say this word on fucking TikTok because of the new owner. You can't say that word at all. So people put juice boxes. It's an emoji sticker. They put juice boxes for juice box. Okay, so they put juice boxes up there. They'll block your account. They'll shut your ass down if you put a juice box on your fucking TikTok. I swear it, y'all. We living in a crazy fucking world. Ain't that some shit? There's something to do with Israel, man. Israel. What's up? Wait a minute. So, fucking Melania. Something else I be watching stuff, okay? So Melania So remember I was telling you how she just kind of disappeared after her little fucking who owns it? Oh, the bad guy. The fucking bad guy. The snake owns it. The snake owns TikTok. The guy that made PayPal. Oh, Teal motherfucker. Anyway, that's a bad guy, boy. I tell y'all what. But anyway, so I hear that she was suing somebody for some kind of like defamation or something like that. Well, that person turned around and was suing her back. Well, did you know that her and Trump don't live together at all? She don't stay in the tower neither. She stays. That guy was thinking that she stayed in New York, right? But she don't stay in New York. She stays in Florida. That's her home. She lives in Florida. Ain't that some shit? I found that out. They don't be together. They don't live together. They don't nothing. She makes appearances, and here lately she's been making no fucking appearances at all since her movie came out. What kind of? I mean, what? Okay, I've had experience. I'm 55, y'all. I've seen presidencies, a bunch of them. And I seen the first lady do shit during her presidency. Even fucking Michael did shit. Started trying to do the fucking nutrition and that. This bitch been fucking in the presidency in that White House for how long? And she ain't done a fucking thing. Now she's got a brand new movie out all about her going shopping and bouncing from... Look, you know what she's doing? She'll work, she'll rest, she'll bathe. She works, she rests, she bathes. She works, she rests, she bathes. When Donald Trump won the election or whatever, she wasn't even there. She wasn't even near him. She called him up. She called him up on the phone and said, honey. And he said, did you see it? Did you see it? And she was like, no, I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. She hadn't even looked to see that he won. She didn't give a fuck. She don't care. They're not together. That's a whole farce. Okay, now let me say that. Okay, let me back it up. Back it up. Back it up, y'all. So, my image of my mind went to fucking Damien in The Omen when he made that fucking his nanny go up on top of the roof and jump off the roof. Boy, Melania's been his fucking... Cause Ivanka is his mama. I'll put it on everything. Ivanka is Barron's mama. Melania is his nanny. Period. You know Ivanka's 6 foot tall, don't you? Ain't no power to it, baby. Melania's his fucking nanny. Ain't no power to it. Melania dated Epstein for years before Trump got with her. Melania dated Epstein. Okay? Melania dated Epstein. What's her fucking name? All their names sound the same. The first mama is Ivanka's mama. The first mama is. Okay? Now, fucking, what's her name? Marla Maples. Well, you know, they had a kid together too. That's how she got with Trump. It's because she got pregnant. Okay? Now, that kid don't have shit ass nothing to fucking do with Trump. Nothing. And did you know that Ivanka's mama is buried in Trump's fucking golf course, so he can write it off as a tax write-off as a cemetery? Did you know that? Did you know that he started putting Ivanka in modeling when she was 14, and he would go and take them um, to Malargo or whatever, okay, and like into the island, all of that. I'm telling you what, he'd be out partying with the pageant girls on a yacht somewhere. Ivanka was sitting there with Epstein and fucking Ghislaine Maxwell's dad. He's bad. He's bad. Ghislaine Maxwell's dad is bad, 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 bad. He wrote all of our books for our schools, and he published all of our books. Yeah, Robert. He published all our books and such for all of our legal manuals. You know, like say you're going to take a test, say your driver's test. He published all them. Published all the history books, the scientific books, all of that. He was the one. Ghislaine Maxwell's dad. And Chris Jenner, I'm talking about all these motherfuckers is so tight. It's unreal. It's sickening, okay? It's really fucking crazy sickening, okay? But heed what I tell y'all about Barron Trump. Y'all heed what I tell y'all about him. Everything, man. When I was a little kid and I saw The Omen, I was like, man, that's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. Okay? I mean, there's what, like 7 of them? First one's Damien, and then it's The Omen, The Omen, The Omen, The Omen, The Omen, The Omen, The Omen. Okay? But I was like, that shit's real as fuck. Okay? No doubt that The Exorcist is a true story. The Exorcist is a true story, y'all. You better get with it, okay? So is The Omen. Bet it is, okay? So then, years later, I'm doing research because I'm, all into this kind of thing all my life. And I'm doing research and come across the fucking Denver airport. I come across this Denver airport and seen that motherfucker standing there, and I said, that's fucking Damien right there. That's Damien. That kid in that fucking uniform. This kid has been prepped. He's been in the White House his whole fucking life. Tell me he's not prepped. He's got all these demon motherfuckers all around him, surrounding him. And Melania, she comes from the pits, y'all. You don't think it, but she does. She comes straight out of the pits to take care of him. While Trump runs around doing all the chauvinistic, sexual things that he goes out and does. Yep, the more far-fetched, the truer it is. Amen to that. Let's get some... That's the truth. Shit. Now think about that for a second, saying that. You think about that, like the day after tomorrow, and what's the one where everything fucking turned into ice? Something below. Think about, all of them, man. There's a big old fucking... Go back to even the fantasy movies. Okay? Think about fucking like Percy Jackson in the Olympia star, the Avatars. Amen to that, Avatars. I believe the Avatars are the Martians. The Martian people. But I saw this map because I've got this, hey Miss Stacy, I've got this, subscribe to this guy. They show a lot of old maps, like really old maps. Well, there's a galactic fucking map, y'all. And it says that there is a hierarchy, and I tell y'all this all the time. It's that the Anunnaki are the highest rank, okay? They're like the bosses. And then they got the something that starts with a clutch sound. Okay? But the reptilians are like real low on the fucking totem pole as far as like the galaxy. They're angry and just shitty. Their planet is really fucking nasty and all kinds of shit. Okay, the Anunnaki, they'll whoop ass on the reptilians. Okay, but they have another group that is almost equal to the Anunnaki, but they're more of a wanting to rule type of. They're not as far as being cruel like the reptilians are. Reptilians are the cruelest ones out of all of them. The reptilians are the cruelest. They live nasty, and y'all go look this map up, man. It's got like fucking billions of planets. It's wild, but it says plainly that the Anunnaki are the highest tier alien or other beings. The Anunnaki are the highest tier. Yeah, I guess we are, but in a sense, even if it was just the biblical story, even if it's the biblical story, we are an experiment, because we're here. If we look at it from the biblical view, God has us here to elevate, to be in His presence. Okay, so we go through this test. Okay, to be in the presence of God. Okay, now what I think has happened is that Earth is because Earth was created from the Creator, okay? These other places were like experiments made through frequency and such like that, okay? From the fallen, okay? Which we don't know that shit couldn't have been fucking made before all of this other stuff, because when you know, God made the heavens and the earth at the same time. Okay, He made the heavens and the earth at the same time. Now, before, somewhere in that, when He made the heavens, the angels were made. Now, during all of that, that's when the angels were like, what is God doing? Like, what is He doing? That's when all that shit, the fallout with Lucifer happened, okay? Because God was making earth for the humans, okay? And the fallout with Lucifer came because God said you'll bow to these because they're perfect and you're not. And Satan said, what? And then that, you know, it starts from there. Okay, but still, are we not yet a big, huge, ginormous experiment? Either way you look at it. Like, aren't we? Just a huge ass experiment. Either way you look at it. I wanna look at it my point of view. I wanna see it with God's eyes. I wanna see it that way. Over fallen angels and other gods and so on and so forth. Because He says there is no other God but Him. He says that He even speaks that there's going to be gods that say that they're gods. They're not. He tells us that there are. That there's people that claim to be gods. They're actually fallen angels. Or, back up, Genesis says there's Elohim. So there are other gods. Yeah, history proved that. I mean, just look at history. The ones that chose not to have the discernment, because listen, before Jesus there was no discernment. Do you understand that? The Holy Spirit is the discernment. God just told the people and they were supposed to obey. Okay? And they fucking didn't. They said, what are you talking about? There ain't no consequences. Fuck it. Let's just do what we do. Okay? I'm telling you, okay? So, take that as you want to, because if it hadn't been for Jesus Christ, none of us have discernment. Not a single person. But because of him, everybody does. The good, the bad, the ugly, the demons, the demonic witches, they all get to have it. All they got to do is call upon the name of Jesus Christ and it'll wake up the Holy Spirit. Because Jesus asked for us to have it. Because we're too ignorant to ask for it. Some of us. I mean, there was a few that talked directly to God that was in his graces because they talked to him. Yeah. They talked directly to him. Like, they talked to him. Like, they knew who he was and he could answer them and that. Okay? And others didn't have a clue. They was like, well, who are you fucking talking to? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we don't worship him. We worship the damn bullheaded dude. The one that looks like iron. That's the guy we worship. Who are you talking to? Because ours don't talk to us. He just destroys shit. He fucks up shit if we don't give him what he wants. I swear that's the way it was. Okay? I mean it. And if they was to eat from there, from these fucking sacrifices, if they was to eat that food, you better bet them motherfuckers is gonna be fucking demon-filled. Because that's a real entity. It talks about it in the Bible. Moloch and Baal, all of them. They're all real entities. Real, apparently, men of old, giants and men of old. They spoke of all throughout the Bible. Why nobody even believed that it's real? They speak of it constantly throughout the Bible, even throughout history books and so on and so forth. Did you know there's a huge ass fucking problem going on about that Tartarian shit? People trying to do their DNA and shit, and they it gets stopped right there. With them orphan trains. They can't go no further back to find out where their DNA, their lineage. What? They don't fully grasp the depth of their actions. There's no way. What does that mean? I'm not sure where are you answering to that? Oh, demons? Demons don't understand the oh yeah. Yeah, demons seep in. That's energy. Demons, yeah, they can seep in. You can plant a seed. Or people can plant a seed for a demon to seep in. It says water boat. Faith something bothers father. Father feels bad. He feels bad. Something about a tower. Sorry, y'all. I keep turning on this air and turning it off, but it's like hot and then cold and then hot and then cold. But it's just one of them kind of days. You know, I think about this shit all the fucking time, man, and I think, what the hell can we do? I mean, are we supposed to do something? Like, what the fuck? We spread the gospel? Like, you know, Jesus is the only way, y'all. He's the key. Because all this stuff has to play out. It has to. But he does say for us to pray for our leaders and pray for Israel and peace in Israel. That's what we're supposed to be doing at this time. He sure does love them for them to hate him so much. Amazing. Because they're doing some dirty fucking shit right now. Did you know that this is something that, too, the fucking whole thing about the fucking age limit, all around the world, you know, in some countries that the age limit of consent is like 5 years old. What? Like, where did these rules come from? How come it's been that way since the beginning of time? How come our children have been sacrificed since the beginning of time? Why? Because they can't defend themselves? Did you know that for years that scientists said that babies didn't have feelings? They couldn't feel pain? They didn't give them no anesthesia or nothing for surgery or anything. So they couldn't feel pain. It's like they didn't know what a fucking baby was. Like what was living here that wasn't making babies that was here. Because they act like they didn't know what babies was. What the hell? When Adam and Eve had Cain and Abel, did they just come out full grown? What? They act like there wasn't no such thing as babies. Jesus came out as a baby. John did too. Noah was put in a little bitty tiny makeshift little raft. He was a baby. But this, long around the 1800s or so, I guess it was, these motherfuckers act like there wasn't, what's a baby? Like, oh, let's buy and sell these things in the food market. They was putting them in the food market, selling them. Like they was a bunch of cabbages. Crazy shit. And the stork and all that shit. Real shit. Had storks delivering babies. Bringing them. Crazy shit. Like, what kind of mindset with these motherfuckers? I know that there was a big fucking hepatitis fucking epidemic that went on because they was using piss to make the fucking top hats. It was causing everybody to fucking go insane. But nobody left home without their top hat. Every fucking one of them wore them. But they used piss to make them shiny. Y'all go look it up. This motherfucker got syphilis or something. That's what it was, syphilis. He got syphilis and knew that he had it, and he was using his piss on the thing, and it was causing people to have like psychedelic episodes and shit. Y'all, and he had the best selling fucking top hats they was. Serious. Heart attack. I'm serious as a heart attack, y'all. I'm serious as a fucking heart attack. Y'all go look it up. Y'all go look it up. Crazy shit. It's probably where the Mad Hatter come from. He was a hat maker. That's probably where he come from. There's all those fables and tales that you heard from Disney. Every fucking one of them come from the Grimm fairy tales. And they're not pretty tales. 90% of them are just death, destruction, fucking mutilation, all kinds of shit. The true story about all of them. Scary shit. But y'all go look that up. Y'all go look that up about that top hats. Y'all, it'll blow your mind. It will. That shit wild as hell. Somebody's in the air for sure. Something about fa la 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 la. Abort. Fat. Ask. The fuck? Abort her. Air. Abort. Wife abort. 2 abortions. Just fake just fake. Few, hire a pregnant whore. It says whore. Nobody hire a pregnant whore. It says fire her. Fire, hire. Okay, adjust. No, not adjust. Fake. Just fake. Bat. Just fake brat. Brat. Who brat? Fire who brat? Just fake. Two, judgment. Somebody's judging. Made some type of pass some kind of judgment on a queer. On a queer. Okay, break out. Somebody got an STD. Sores. Break out in sores. Cake doesn't resonate, man. Because of God. God's the only way. God's the only fucking way. He's the only way that we have it. Of course, he's got a plan. It says, what for? What? Somebody queer, what for? Be fat. Somebody's fat, and that's why they're gay. Kicks. Kiss. Kicks. Skeek. Ski. Jake. Jake is, let's say Keith's brother. Jake is Keith's brother. What the fuck? What the fuck? He had a brother. I know he had a brother, but brothers. Off. Keep in touch. Wave off. Wave off others. Wave off others. Jake. Somebody's been trying to keep somebody from meeting you. Thirst. Brave. Work off others. Somebody's stealing work. Stuff. Take off others. Take a hit. Break. Take a break. Take break off others. Quit work. Quit his work. Quit this work. Work off. House. Somebody's quitting their work. A sheriff. Sheriff quitting their job. Work out of their house. Quote. Quotas. Quote. Quota. Something about a week. A week of vibrate. What? I don't know why I'd say that. Vibrate high. Vibrator. Vibrator. Whoa, take vibrator off. Take vibrator off. What the fuck are you talking about? It says fresh. fresh start, fresh start, brave, fresh start. I brave start, week of. He start, week, start work, week of, it says ratio. Stab. Somebody stab breakfast. Stab at breakfast. Breakfast ratio. Quarter Jew. What? Quarter Jew, y'all. Break fast. Quarter Jew. Bio. Staff. Has staff. Judge. Work. Has staff judge work. It says habits. Rare habits. Work. Fear. Fears. Habits, okay. RJ, the fuck. Okay. Fears, okay. Streak. Straw. Tree. Kid. Let's see, week, week, here of work, here's of, says jerk off, vibrator, what? Okay, a bit, jerk off a bit. Oh no, it says streak. The stars. He star of the star of biker week. Biker week. Oh, that's like October, ain't it? Star of, this is risk. Take the risk. Start off. Better. A better start. Start of a shaker, shake off, shake it off, uh-oh, bet, aka Junior, RV. We got tats, tattoo, tat art. We got bark, ET, set it off, hake, shake. Work, set, work, off, start, fresh. Okay, I'm going to start fresh and work. It says something about robots. Oh, there's only one. Robert. Somebody named Robert. That's crazy. Robert. Take. Take, shake. Take, stuff. Take, okay. Robert, stuff. Robert, stuff. Wake, hake. Hawk, hawk stuff. They hawked it. Oh, they pawned some kind of stuff. Robert, I know who Robert is. There's a junior and a senior. So this is saying Robert Jr. hawked some stuff. And they're watching something first. Tough. Something was tough at first. Robe. It says brother. Brothers fake. Brothers fake it at first. Fake it at first. Frat brothers. Sit awake. Sit awake. Somebody's having trouble sleeping. Okay, it says both fear. Both fear. First fruits. First fruits. It says fruits. Freak out. Fear. Fruit. Fuji. Fuji. Far. We. Too far. Stroke. Stroke without a boat, without paddles. I don't know. Freak out. We too far. Fast. Freak out fast. To and fro. Junior's okay. Some kind of beef or brief hour. Brief hour. Tour our house. Tore our house. Tore our house. Fast. Break out fast. Break out. Free. Free out. Break out. Break out. Bask. Bask with JFVZZ. Fuzz. Bask with the fuzz. To vote. Says something about taxes. Bra. Tits out. Bra. Brass bra. That's like a colder than a witch's titty in a brass bra. Task us to vibrate free. Take out the brats. Take out this. Take out this. Take this, free. Take this, free. Break out. Be free. Beacon. Beak. Alright, I'll take what resonates, Frost. Something is about Frost. About to Frost. What? Reverie, 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 reverie. I don't know why it's saying it like that. Trevor. Feast, but, hike, far, too far. Something about it's supposed to freeze. Freeze over, freeze, freeze, vast, wake, I don't know why it's saying it, hawk, ta, to a, work, to a, too far, something's too far, to work, to waste, but waste, freeze, freezer, hike for real, fever. Has fever, but something about being beautiful. Too far, has fever, but I don't know, Jewish. Jewish father. So he's a quarter Jewish. Says he's a quarter Jewish. Says something about beauty. Beauty. Says war. Jet, best beer. Star of the show. Star of the show. Something about street. Easier street. Easier street. Easier street. Star of the show. I swear it says that. Y'all think what resonates. You know, did they? Mankind might have did. This is the letter. It says FOUR 4. It says FIVE 5. And it says SIX 6. It doesn't resonate. It says Star Jet 6. It says Sex Star. Sex Stars right here in my hand with a J. Sex Star. I don't know. I keep hearing something about fucking videos with children. That could be because of that Epstein shit. I don't fucking know. I'm about fed up with all this shit. They got fucking pictures with a motherfucking royalty laying over a dead body and that motherfucker still ain't in jail. Like, Pam Bundy gonna sit there and see them fucking victims and won't even acknowledge to turn around and look at it. Bitch. She a fucking cunt bitch. She needs to be fucking resigned. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine. Now everybody keeps asking questions about why Epstein had a fucking dentist office in his fucking mansion. Well, because his 23-year-old fucking girlfriend was a motherfucking dentist. That's where she practiced and shit. She was a dentist. The one that got all of everything and all them loose diamonds and all them fucking islands and all that shit. She was a dentist. That's why there was a dentist at that island. That's why that dentist chair and shit was there. I'm sure it was used for other things. That's the purpose of it being there, is for her to practice her dental practice. But you know they had to take all the teeth out of the people so they couldn't be identified, right? Because that's one sure way of identifying people. It says guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Stop pushing against what is and align with it and move on. Guilt is a normal feeling. Let go of it. You know, saying that, I know people are like, I don't feel guilty, I ain't done nothing. I don't feel guilty, I ain't done nothing. Okay, well, you still carry around the feeling of, could I have done something different? Okay, and you feel guilty because of it. Let that shit go. You did what you could. You can't do nothing now. Let it go. Because a lot of times you carry around guilt saying, could I have? Was there could have anything? But some things are just meant to follow prophecy and follow the way they fell. And turn out the way it turned out. Sometimes you're meant to be disappointed for your highest good. Okay? So let go of the guilt. Okay? You've already had some type of conversation with Jesus over this. Whatever this guilt is that you're carrying. You've had conversation with it and he's forgiven you. And now when you ask him to forgive you for it, he's like, what are you talking about? Like, he don't know what you're talking about. Because you can't let it go. He's already let it go. You understand? You need to let something go. It could be something that's really, really, you know, we'll say this, okay? We're on Matthew. Alright, this is perfect for what I'm talking about. Letting go of the guilt. But I gotta say what comes before Matthew 15. Okay? The verse right before Matthew 15 and Matthew 14, 34 and 35, 36, it says, when they had crossed over, they came to the land of Gennesaret, these alien names of these places. Gennesaret. Okay, they came to that land. And when the men of that place recognized him, they sent out into all that surrounding region, brought to him all who were sick, and begged him that they might only touch the hem of his garment. And as many as touched it were made perfectly well. Oh yeah, that's something that I'll talk to you about that in a minute. It says, the defilement comes from within. Let go of the guilt. Listen to me. Then the scribes and the Pharisees who were from Jerusalem came to Jesus saying, why do your disciples transgress the tradition of the elders? For they do not wash their hands when they eat bread. He answered and said to them, why do you also transgress the commandment of God because of your traditions? For God commanded, saying, honor your father and mother, and he who curses mother or father, let him be put to death. But you say, whoever says to his father and mother, whatever profit you might have received from me is a gift to God. It says, then he need not honor his father or mother. It says, thus you have made the commandment of God in no effect by your tradition. Hypocrites. Well, did Isaiah prophesy about you, saying, these people draw near to me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me, and in vain they worship me, teaching as doctrines the commandments of men. And he had called the multitude to himself, and he said to them, hear and understand. Not what goes into the mouth defiles the man, but what comes out of the mouth, this defiles a man. Take that as it resonates. Use your words wisely. Don't be gossiping. When you speak, speak truth. Don't make it fit your whatever it is that you want it to fit. Speak the truth about it, okay? Don't use it to be... Don't use God's word where you want it to fit for your purpose, okay? Speak true when you speak God's word, okay? If y'all didn't understand that part, it says you teach the doctrine that if you're obey God and you disrespect your parents, then that's a hypocrite. Okay? It says bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. I believe. It says move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. But he's showing you a couple of things. If you're paying attention, he's showing you a few things that, listen, I don't know why you keep holding on to thinking that they're going to change or whatever. If they change, that, hallelujah. But you cannot live your life determined on if they're going to change or not. Somebody out there needs to hear that. You can't determine your life. You're going to have to keep it moving, okay? Because they've become like dependent on you. And they got to find their own independence. Hell no, we don't want bots in our body. Hell no. But it's happening. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. We don't know that it didn't already happen already. And then it got out of hand and got out of control and they reset. Because they was some fucking technological fucking geniuses back in the day. So much so that we can't even duplicate the shit that they fucking made. So, what does that tell you? Did they already come and destroy us? The alien, or the AIs, the angelic intelligence? The angelic intelligence already damn did it, and God said, you know what? That what they're doing is fuck shit. So, who's to say that those aren't the fucking hybrid beings that we associate with being, cavemen drawings and stuff? You know, who's to say that those ain't the hybrid beings? Who's to say that scientists didn't take the head of an eagle so you can see with sharp precision and put it on a body, or take some makeshift wings and splice DNA. Who's to say they didn't do that shit back in year 3? We don't know. Was you there? I don't fucking know. Well, somehow or another, it all got wiped out. So is our abilities. All of it happened at the same time. Took our abilities away from us. But we have them. We still got them. We just don't know it. But see, the reason that they did that is because Satan's abilities were taken from him. We still have ours. We just don't know it. Do you understand? So he fell from grace. He fell. He lost all of it. All that Satan has over you is influence and to put fear into you. And when he puts fear into you, that's when he controls you. But there's a demon. There's a specific demon that does that for him, puts fear in you. That kind of shit blows my mind. Everybody thinks that Satan is such the bad guy. He's just the ruler of the earth. Okay? There's far worse demons and demonic fallen angels. Far, far worse than Satan ever thought about. And they're fucking angry. Mostly angry at Satan. At Lucifer. For getting them into this situation. But some of these angels have been... Some of these fallen angels have been chained underground for eternity. Okay? And there's one that's in some type of mountain. I can't fucking remember the name of it. But he commanded Gabriel, I believe, to throw this angel, this giant angel, into a pit to never see light. That this angel sitting chained in a pit, and he's not allowed to see any kind of light or hear anything or nothing like that. And the angels don't. Apparently, they don't die. As far as I can tell, because if they did, fucking Michael would have done whooped Satan's ass. So do they die? There's a fucking whole war with weapons and everything in the angelic realm, and they don't even die? What? That kind of shit right there makes me question stuff. Like, do angels die, y'all? Can they die? Why are they fucking fighting? Why are they motherfucking fighting then? Like, what's the point in that? And I mean, what? Does one just beat up the other one until it just can't fight no more and it goes away for a little while until it gets rest and they come back and start doing it again? Like, what the fuck? And I know the gist of it. The gist is to bring the light. To bring, because the darkness is like overcoming the light that God created. And we're the lights. We all carry a piece of the light in the Holy Spirit, okay? And we need to make our light expand, okay? To bring it into the heaven on earth, okay? But the thought of all of that, I'm not sure which... My nose is about to itch off my face right now, y'all. I'm not sure which is man telling us certain things and to interpretation of certain things or what, but I'm trying to figure out the fucking point. The angels are fighting each other. They don't die. They don't die. Or they can't kill each other. They can't kill us neither. But evil men can. Influenced evil men. It's all about an influence over the brain and the heart. Frequency. They can kill us. But the angel can't kill us. Like fallen or regular. I'm sure they could kill us, but an angel won't kill us, but a fallen can't. A fallen can only make us want to kill ourselves or put us in a position of danger. But they can't kill us. They have influence. That's all they have. Just like a person. But they have more use of their brain because they know. They still know all the ancient knowledge. If you say so, did you know that most of the oldest people that live on Earth all smoked? Thank you very much for your info. I didn't ask you to judge me, motherfucker. I don't like the color of your name. It's like a funky color. It's not quite a green. It's not quite a blue. So there, I'm going to judge you. How you like that? Me smoking cigarettes ain't none of your fucking business. How about that? Look here. Did you know a large Coke from McDonald's is about that much sugar? A large Coke from McDonald's is about that much sugar. Did you know that? There you go. You know that'll kill you. Sugar will kill you. Ain't nothing good about it. It'll kill you. Did you know that? Well, now you do. So stop drinking sugar. Because it'll kill you. Anything else Clinton needs to know before I go? Let's see. This has been a fantabulous reading, y'all. If it's resonating with y'all, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's all for entertainment purposes only. Not for me to be judged about anything. Because it ain't your place. There's only one judge. It says, a forgotten promise will be fulfilled. Be patient. The magic within you is growing stronger. Use it wisely. It's telling you. Take that as it resonates. Your heart's desire is closer than you think. Yeah, go to my I got the Mad Hatters and the Cheshire Cats. If you want a reading, go join the Cheshire Cats and send me $33.33 and I'll give you a personal reading. Don't go to the Mad Hatters. You're not going to get a personal reading in there. Go to the Cheshire Cats if you want a personal reading. Alright, y'all. Sting that bell. I gotta go sing the Southern Cross. If you're leaving for tomorrow. Alright. Oh, and when you get in there, if you gotta send me some type of message or something. If you want it done. Amen. Me too. Just try to stay close to the Lord. That's all I need too. So I hear you. I hear you very, very, very clear. All right, y'all stay close to the Lord. And y'all stay golden. And ring that bell and share these videos and that and that and that. And I love y'all so much. Look. When y'all see those little commercial things, those ads or whatever, just watch the whole thing. You ain't got to click on it or nothing. Just watch it till the end. It helps out the channel. All right, see you on the flip side. Y'all stay golden. I love y'all.